All right. Pretty sexy here, and 5% recycled rubber content. Like running shoes are all black running shoes. So if you were gonna Ranger tie your boots, that'd be cool. These boots are $bucks. What I got with me right now is a pair of 511s, the 511 AT Mid. Thank you so much for 511 for giving this to us. I really appreciate it. Wanted to come check this out. I haven't opened this yet. I haven't put them on yet. This is my first unboxing of it. Wanted to kind of check it out. Box has seen better days, but don't judge a book by its cover. Let's see here. Ooh. All right, pretty sexy here. I can tell you right off the rip, I love that it's like a tennis shoe, right? Like as I look at it, it doesn't look like a combat boot. It doesn't have that combat boot feel. It has more of like the like a running shoe feel to it. It's got a little bit of styling, which I appreciate, but it's not overbearing. I don't think you could get away with wearing these in jeans, right? Like I don't think that, but I do think that at first glance, if you were trying to be super gray, like I don't think people would like your pant leg like covering. Like I don't think people would be like, oh, that's a law enforcement boot there. That's a police boot there. I don't think that anybody would think that, right? It kind of comes off as kind of more of a tennis shoe or a sneaker before it does boot. Ortholite, long-term cushioning, high-level breathability, lightweight comfort, and 5% recycled rubber content. Let's try them on and check them out. So see, this is how it is as worn. Like as you can see, like at first glance, I don't think that I would look at these and be like, oh, that's a boot, right? I would think these are like running shoes or all black running shoes. So that's really, really cool. See if I can get a side view here. Very, very cool. Initial thoughts, right? It's comfortable, right? Like it feels good to walk in. One thing I also noticed is that when you're tying the boot, and those of you guys who wear boots like every day, right? Like you've worn them for like military, law enforcement, whatever. Sometimes the shoelaces or the boot laces like are so thick that you really can't get a good tight tie on them, right? Like because they're like so thick, or they've got other material in it to kind of harden it up or whatever. These laces right here, if you notice, these ones right here, they like grip real tight. Like you can't feel this knot, but this knot is tight, right? So if you're gonna Ranger tie your boots, that'd be cool. If you're just gonna bow tie it or double knot it like I just did, like that's actually not bad. So I feel like I trust the laces. If I had to chase after somebody in these bad boys, that I could do it, and I'm not gonna rip my shoelace. My shoelace isn't gonna come untied. I'm not gonna look stupid going into a scene or dealing with a call with my untied boot laces, right? Pretty solid boot. It feels well constructed. There's like some matting or some like, I don't know, shoe goo or shoe glue. I don't really know what you call it, but that separates the toe cap, right? So there's like the toe cap that feels hard, good, solid rubber. Then it kind of goes into whatever that plastic rubber shoe glue stuff is. That's all professionally mounted around. It feels like that boot's gonna take a beating and not fall apart. One thing that I absolutely loved about 511 boots, even the old ones, is that they absolutely just did not come apart. They weren't comfortable back in the day, but they lasted forever. They took a beating. They never fell apart. So a couple things I love about the boot. It's high enough up off the ankle, so when you lock this in right here, that's good, pretty solid ankle support there. The heel cup, that's solid. That's not going anywhere. The likelihood of you slipping and busting your ankle, rolling your ankle on this thing, I don't think is very high, especially if you got it Ranger tied at the very top here. At first glance, it looks like a running shoe and doesn't look like an LE boot, right? I really appreciate that. So if you wanted to like be gray, you could do that. This right here, you have the toe cap, and then you have this like styling right here. I think that's classy, I think that's cool, but I also think that this is tough, this is solid. I think that if I took my knife to this bad boy and just like scratched it, like nothing's gonna happen to it. I don't wanna do that, but it just feels like nothing's gonna happen to it. That's solid. These laces, right, as you tie them together, like you could, that's gonna hold, right? I don't know if you've ever had a boot that the laces just don't stay together. These are gonna hold. you make a knot out of this, it's gonna stick together. It's gonna stay on your foot. The Ortho inside here, whatever this all-terrain load assistance system is, this Ortho in here, that's pretty dope. Like I could feel it like cushioning my foot as I was walking around, you know? And you know, I've got calluses and blisters from rucking, from standing, from, you know, running with the wrong shoes on, like, you know, and I've had it before too, right? So having something that cushions your foot, especially these long ass shifts, man, that's awesome. That's really awesome. I mean, I definitely think it'd be fine for summer wear, but I think it would probably do you better in the cooler months. Ankle supports there, if you feel right here. Ankle supports there, I appreciate that. The toe cap's cool. Orthopedic's good. I love that it doesn't quite look like an LE boot. Another thing that's important to mention about these boots, this one is not the wide, okay? This one, little thinner, like width-wise, like from this point to this point, right, is a little thinner. They have the wide selection. I definitely suggest that if you have a wider foot to pick the wider one, like I do. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up is the price point. I mean, these boots are 150 bucks. These boots are 150 bucks. And with the Ortho inside of it and the ankle support, I can see why. You know, the price point, I think for a pair of boots like this is right on. Never skimp on your equipment that makes you money, right? So if you're outside the bar, whatever, bouncing, standing for 12 hours, you want something that's gonna protect your feet. You wanna protect your feet, protect your hands, protect your back, right? Because you're not gonna be working if you're all messed up. But for the price point, 150 bucks, I mean, it's pretty solid value for 150 bucks, man. Give it a try. Give it a try. This is the 511 AT mid-rise boot. All in all, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 security badges. This is pretty top notch. This is pretty freaking secure. I dig it. I love it. Shout out to 511 for sending them to us so we can review them. I really appreciate them. As they say, always be ready. I love that. I love that. Awesome, awesome. Well, hey, thank you for spending some time with me, and we'll catch you on the next time.
I have served. I have trained. I have deployed. And now I'm proud to serve again. Texas Industrial Security. Securing personnel, securing property, securing assets, and securing peace of mind.